kind of just want to drown whatever the hell this is and get it out of my body. Most of you have said it's probably a parasite fungus. You know, like I said, at this point it probably is. So I just need to get this out of my body and heal myself once and for all. So I wanted to give you guys a backstory of these bug bites that I got from Costa Rica in 2018. In 2018, I went to Tamarindo, Costa Rica, and when I was there, it was about the second day. I had like a mild cold. I probably had already gotten bit by these bugs or whatever it was, because that was a symptom of it. When I got home, I did notice these 2 little bug bites on my arm. I'll actually show a picture at the end of this. And I went to the doctor. And so he immediately looked into it and he's like, you know what, I think they're sandflies. If you went to Costa Rica, they have a lot of those. That's probably what it is. Probably like months or like a year later, I went to another doctor and that doctor said that, oh, it's bug bites, they'll go away on their own. I went to about 2 or 3 more doctors that told me the exact same thing. They are bug bites, they will go away on their own. In 2020, okay, the 2 little bug bites had turned into, it wasn't even this bad, okay, so this is like the worst it's been, but it was like half this much. So I went to a dermatologist and she decided to do a biopsy on my arm. So she actually did a biopsy on 2 of the bug bites. I still have the scars and those never came back. The results were they are bug bites, they're gonna go away on their own. Fast forward to 2022, I am pregnant and I noticed that the bug bites, rash, whatever it is, they have calmed down. They're not coming in and popping out. They're not inflamed, they're not itchy, they're nothing. They're kind of just staying calm. Okay, so that's what happened while I was pregnant. Present day, my arm looks like this, okay? This is the worst that it's ever been. A lot of you guys think that I have like a parasite, some sort of fungus, whatever it is. At this point, probably. So I'm gonna do a parasite cleanse starting tomorrow. It's been almost 3 weeks since I completed the parasite cleanse and I've noticed something. I completed the parasite cleanse the week of May 8th and I have not had a flare-up since that week. I think I was going through like a flare-up around the week of May 8th, and so once that like flare-up calmed down, I have not noticed any other flare-ups since, which is good. And I've had gluten, I've had sugar, I've had a little bit of stress, all the things that I feel like have played a factor in the flare-ups, but I have not had anything. I've never done a parasite cleanse in the 6 years I've had this. My arm did get worse towards the very end of the parasite cleanse. So I don't know if that was like a good thing, if this is working, if it did something, but this is the longest that I've gone without having a flare-up, which is almost 3 weeks, which is really good. And I've been outside, been around bugs. I was at the zoo yesterday. So no flare-ups to date. I feel like the parasite cleanse is working. So I decided to do another parasite cleanse, another 10-day cleanse. Because sometimes I feel like you have to do a few rounds. I'm going to do 1 more round starting tomorrow. By the time I'm done with all that, my dermatology appointment will be, you know, coming up, and then we'll see what my arm looks like at that point.
To be told, you know, by multiple doctors on multiple occasions throughout the years of having these spots on her arm, to be told that the bug bites and they'll go away on your own. At first, it would be quite reassuring to think that it's just that, and that they will go away and something serious to worry about or be concerned. Obviously, they clearly seemingly have never gone away, and at that point it does become a bit more of a concern, a bit more of a worry for this woman. It obviously was reassuring at the time for her to know that they will go away by themselves. But clearly, are they bug bites? I'm still not entirely sure at this point, because the bug bites still never went away, which meant this woman's had to see a dermatologist instead of a doctor, who is then referred her for this and that. That's where she's ended up doing this parasite cleaning, which is starting to have a positive effect on the spots on the skin. Why wasn't that done straight away? Why wasn't she referred for tests? Because you can clearly see that that's not normal. And say the doctor said, oh, the bug bites will go away within a month, and that month come and pass and there was no change. Surely she could have demanded further research to be conducted on her arm. I guess at this point though, yeah, in the present, after she's been pregnant and she's gone through all these different techniques and the stress and the worry of having these spots on her arm, I'm sure she just wished she never went to Costa Rica in the first place, all the way back in, I think it was 2018. Because if she never did that, then she wouldn't have had to go through what she's gone through today. This parasite cleaning, I'm not entirely sure again what it is, what involves, what changes it, but yeah, it seems to be working, and the fact that she's going back in for another round just to kind of just double cross herself in terms of making sure that it's having a positive impact on her body. It's obviously doing something right for her, which I'm pleased about. And all being well, she can finally get rid of those spots once and for all, because if you do take a look at her arm, there's plenty covering her forearm going into where her elbow is. This is a shame for her, but yeah, those bug bites that must have bitten all the way back in Costa Rica must have been some pretty serious bites. Yeah, hopefully it all works out in the end, and this second round of parasite cleaning will prove even more beneficial for her than what the first round did.